morning. Today is Wednesday, June 11th. Currently, I'm on my way to Westchester. I got a guy out there. He's my suit guy. I got a guy out there. I got a suit guy. I feel, quick flex. Nah, but I got a guy out there, and he's been making my suits for a couple years now. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I got a bunch of suits, but I do got a couple, and he's made all of them tailor-made. I go out, pick a fabric. He does all the measurements, makes the suit, whatever changes that need to be made. He does it. It's really good. So I'm actually not going to get a suit made, but my father gave me some vests for Christmas, but they need to be tailored. So I'm going to him, and hopefully he'll be able to ship it out, give it tailored for me. I do have that one vest that you've seen, the beige one, bro. That joint fits like a glove, bro. So I got now a black one, and I have a brown one, and that way I'll have three-piece suits. I just got to get those vests fixed. So I'm about to take them to them now. And then also while I'm there, I'm probably going to get a gift card from my father because Father's Day is on Sunday. So probably going to give him a gift card for like $250. Obviously, that ain't going to cover the whole suit. But, hey, at least give him some money toward the next suit that he's going to end up buying. So I figure I'd do that. And then there's a couple of things. I want to maybe buy a couple button-up shirts. Well, I'm not sure what else I'm going to buy today, but I'm going to look at some button-up shirts. I'm going to look at some short-sleeve button-up shirts because it's hot and it's the summer. And I was like, you know what, maybe let's change the look a little bit. And also, I just came to mind is ties. I don't have many ties, and I would like to get some more ties. Also, ties is a cool way to jazz some things up, especially if you're just wearing plain like navy blue, black, white shirts, which I seem to do a lot of. Those are probably the main three, mainly white and black. But I like to switch it up with the ties, maybe a little colorful tie here and there or something along those lines. So, but what I wanted to talk about, which I figured today was a perfect day to talk about it because I'm going literally to a suit place, is suiting up. Why is it so important, especially for young men? So there are many different reasons why it's important, but first and foremost, you got to look presentable, man. You got to look presentable. And first impressions count. People judge you, and it's the cliche saying, don't judge a book by its cover, but we all judge a book by its cover. It's what it is. You look at somebody, and not saying that it's right, but you judge them based off how they look, whether they're in sweatpants and jeans and a suit and a nice modest dress and a short dress, homie baggy pants, or you're put together. No matter what, you make judgments off of people, off of how they look. And you could be completely wrong. I mean, Adam Sandler walks around in baggy shorts and a baggy t-shirt, and homie's a millionaire. But people judge you and they treat you accordingly, you know? And similar for us as men, you know, we get a haircut. Why? To look presentable. You know, we try to keep our hygiene together, keep our hygiene tight. Why? To look presentable. The same thing goes for wearing a suit. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with wearing Jordans and wearing jeans and stuff like that, but you look so much more presentable and you make so much of a better first impression when you wear a suit or when you dress up, man. No one does it. And you stand out like a sore thumb, bro, in a good way. But people immediately automatically assume you're somebody of status. Now, I'm a regular dude. I ain't no millionaire. I ain't making no crazy money. You know what I'm saying? I live with my brother. I split half the rent. Like, I'm a regular dude, but people treat me differently just because I wear a suit. People treat me with a certain type of respect, and people think that like I'm balling just because I wear a suit. And I'm blessed, and I do okay, but I'm definitely not balling. Definitely not rich. But first impressions are huge. People walk up and they're going to judge you, and based off that judgment, they might treat you a certain way. And they're going to treat you better if you're wearing a suit. Now, not everybody, but majority of the time, and I'll kind of use me for example at work, and I've said this many a times. I said this on a podcast, and probably said this on one of these vlogs I've been making, but I went to work. I used to go to work in scrubs, and people didn't treat me right. They didn't disrespect me, but they treated me like a student. They treated me like a kid. and I didn't want that treatment. So what I started to do, before I even went all the way to suiting up, I just used to wear a short sleeve shirt, but I used to tuck it into my pants. And I used to started to wear chinos instead of scrub pants, and that started to change the way people treated me. And now I dress all the way up, and I got people calling me doctor. Obviously, I ain't no doctor, but patients come in and they think I'm the doctor. They call me doctor. I got co-workers I feel like treating me with more respect because of how I carry myself. And I know this isn't necessarily first impressions, but it's just the fact that people judge you based off of what you wear and how you present yourself. So if you want to be treated with respect, obviously you got to do more than just suiting up, but suiting up is a huge way to do it. You start with the controllables, you start with your appearance, and it might take time to fix how you talk to people and to work on your confidence and to work on your eye contact and to work on your active listening. All that takes time, but suiting up is very, very short. And yeah, I like to wear tailor-made stuff, but at the same time, you can literally go to Express or JCPenney's or Macy's, buy some chinos, buy a button-up shirt, and buy a top. And it ain't gonna be that expensive. You can get all that for probably $100. You can probably get it for less if you don't go to Macy's, JCPenney, you know what I'm saying? If you can just acquire those things, all of a sudden you look nice. And on top of that, if you're in shape, you look even better. But suiting up is a quick fix, something that you can do relatively quickly, and it'll change the way people approach you, change the way people talk to you, and change the way people treat you. So, yeah, it's very important for first impressions or impressions as a total, let alone just first impressions. Another one is it builds confidence, and I do agree with this. It's the infamous saying of Deion Sanders. You look good, play good, pay good, live good, eat good, die good. You know what I'm saying? I might have messed up that last part, but the main part I was trying to get at is you look good and you feel good and you play good. What does that mean? Well, if you look good, i.e. suiting up, you feel good, you know? Because you know you look good. You know it. And because of that, you're going to carry yourself a certain way. You might keep your head up a little bit more higher, chest out. You might walk with a little bit more confidence. When you meet somebody, you're going to look them in the eye. Because it's one of those things where I know I look good, you know I look good. But because I look good, I feel good. You know what I mean? I feel like $500,000. I feel like $1 million. But when you feel good, you carry yourself differently. Compared to when you feel like crap, you're not going to be as social. You're not going to be as confident. You're not going to go out and seek certain interactions, or even if you have certain interactions, it might not go as you might have planned it because you're not in that mood. You don't have that energy to which you want to be here and that you feel good about yourself. It's similar where, you know, when I'm sick, I really don't want to talk to nobody. I don't really feel that great. I ain't really in the mood to entertain people. But when I'm healthy and I'm full of energy and all that other stuff, of course, I have no problem entertaining people. I got no problem talking, and we can sit here and laugh and have a great time because I feel good. But a part of suiting up is you feel good. And it builds that confidence. And it's, you know, this past week on, was it Monday or Tuesday? I forgot what day, but I ended up hanging out with Charles and Trey, and we went, nothing crazy, we went to Bar Taco over in West Hartford, and we just sat there and got something to eat. But me and Trey didn't suit up. We didn't, because Charles had somewhere to go, and we really didn't have time to get dressed like that. So we went in regular clothing, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really feel that great. It felt weird, and it's probably because I haven't done it in so long, but like, I was in jeans, some Jordans, and a t-shirt, and like, trust me, I look fine, and you know, I'm a little bit full of myself. I think I look pretty all the time, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel as good compared to when I'm suited up. There's just certain level of confidence that you elude when you look good, and when you're dressed to a T. And I ain't gonna lie, part of the confidence too comes from like people telling you. And that's the one thing that I'll say about suiting up. I've never gotten this many compliments in my life, you know? Especially now as an adult. As a kid, it's a little bit different, you know? People might call you cute, yada, yada, yada. But when you're an adult, especially as a man, we don't get compliments. Men don't get grown men, you don't get freaking complimented. Come on now. Come on, bro. What you think this is? It's just not what it is. But suiting up, I get compliments all the time now. Listen, I get compliments almost at least on, if I had to make an average, at least once a day every time I suit up. Now, sometimes it's more than once. Sometimes I don't get complimented at all. It ain't a guarantee, I'll tell you that. But people treat you differently when you're in a suit, bro. People treat you completely differently, and they compliment you. They'll tell you how nice you look, how presentable it is. I had some lady thank me one time for dressing up because nobody ever really looks that professional nowadays. And people complimenting you already kind of gives you, it already makes you feel good, but in my opinion, it gives you that boost of confidence, you know? It gives you that, it just, something about it, man. Because I already know I look good. And like I said, I know that you know that I look good. But not the fact that you told me to my face I look good, the confidence just keeps going up and up and up, more and more. So I think it's a huge confidence builder. And I'll say this, anybody who lacking confidence, start suiting up. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel different in the suit. You got to carry yourself a certain way in the suit now. Don't walk around with your head down and a shoulder slump. Keep your head up, keep your head up, chest out, shoulders back. So a part of it is too, like your posture, and you got to feel good. But start walking around in a suit. And even if you don't have the most confidence and you ain't really rocking that suit, people still gonna come up and say something positive to you. And I'll let you know this, that positive energy you get from people, your confidence is gonna start building, because you're gonna realize you look better and you are better than what you think in your mind. So that's another huge reason why it's important to suit up. Why? At least, listen, everybody's a suit up, but definitely young men. And this is another one I want to get into, and this is so true. I had a little rant on the podcast about this. It sets you apart, man. And that's probably why I get so many compliments, why I get so many stares. You stick out like a sore thumb. You are not the same. You aren't like everybody else. You are completely different. Sit and think about how many people you see walking around the mall in a suit. Think about how many people you see walking around in the street in a suit. Think about how many people you see walking around in your workplace in a suit. You don't get a lot. The workplace could be an exception depending on what type of job you have, fair. But on average, you don't see a lot of people in a suit, bro. It just don't happen. But it sets you apart, especially as a young man, 24 years old. Everybody in my generation is wearing jeans, sweatpants, hoodies, t-shirts, Jordans, you know, that's pretty much it. Some of the dudes with some money might wear some a designer shirt, a designer pants, designer shoes, but they all still look the same. If someone's walking right in front of me, they whole drip could be designer. I probably won't even know. I wouldn't even know. It just looked like homie in an oversized t-shirt and some baggy jeans. It's not until you say, oh, yo, this some Gucci on me, this some V-Long, this some, you know what I mean? It really holds no weight. You look normal. But when you're in a suit, you're different, bro. It sets you apart. No one does it. It literally sets you apart. It makes you different. It makes you stand out. And it also adds a little bit of intrigue to you. Who is this dude in a suit? Why is he in a suit? Is he somebody of importance? Who is this person, bro? And I'm telling you, it sets you apart. And in a world where I feel like everybody wants to be the same, in a world where I feel like everybody wants to wear, everyone wants to be like the celebrities and wear all this designer clothes and stuff like that, where everybody wants to buy the same Jordans, everybody wants to have the same couple of hoodies. Be freaking different, bro. Stop being like everybody else. Dress up. Do a little something. But everybody wants to stick in. No one wants to fit out. Nobody wants to stand out amongst the crowd, bro. Like, wearing a suit sets you apart. You are not... I ain't trying to make myself seem like I'm higher or better than anybody. I ain't trying to have like a superiority complex or anything like that. But I ain't gonna lie. I be wearing a suit and sometimes I be thinking to myself like, listen, I'm not like them. I'm not like them. I'm not like them. We different, bro. I dress different. My mentality is different. Everything is different. And maybe this is just me, but I enjoy that. Don't get me wrong, there's some times where, I might feel out of place here and there, being overdressed or whatever, but a lot of that is really just a mental thing. And just understanding that we are all different people. We are all different individuals. Why not play into that? Why not express yourself in a way that's different than everybody else? Instead of just trying to be like everybody else, But that's how I look at it, man. Be different. Set yourself apart. Stop being like everybody else. What is it? March to the beat of your own drum. That's what it is. But anyway, I still got about an hour ride ahead of me. So Westchester is like an hour and a half. So I got about an hour ahead of me. Still got a pretty good trip. Finna make the day out of it. Might also stop back at the house, see my parents. I figure it's good to stop by the house and check on my parents, see how they doing and stuff like that. So it's finna be a good day. So I'm leaving the Palisades Mall. I went to the Westchester Mall, got my vest fixed. Well, dropped it off. He made some minor adjustments to it. He brought in the stomach a little bit. I guess that's what they did for the first one. So he's gonna bring in the stomach for this one. He told me he'll call me, but it should be ready by sometime next week. So dropped those two vests off. Then I did look around in the Westchester Mall, but I ain't really find anything for real. So I ended up coming to the Palisades Mall because it was right next to it. I was like, say less. Came here, went to two stores. One store I ended up buying 3 shirts. So I was thinking about getting like another black shirt or something darker, but I was thinking like, you know what? It's summertime, so I should probably pick lighter colors. Probably won't be wearing too much of black except for like the vest and the pants. But it's gonna be hot, so I already have a vision in my mind. Like this summer, I plan on essentially just wearing the vest with a button-up shirt, tie, and just rocking it like that. I probably won't be wearing a blazer because it's just gonna be too hot. I'm getting away with it now, but I'm playing with fire. But so I ended up getting a light pink shirt. Got a light pink shirt. Ended up getting a white shirt. And then I got a light purple shirt. So I got the purple shirt because my mom's having a 60th birthday party. And the colors to my knowledge is like purple and gold. So I'm still trying to put together what I'm trying to wear. I might wear this purple shirt. I was thinking about getting a purple suit made, but I gotta see. It gotta be a certain color for real. But I ended up getting this because I was like, well, I'll probably end up wearing this whether I get a whole purple suit or maybe I'll get, I don't know. I want to get a suit that's like black, purple, gold, something along those lines. All those colors don't gotta be in it, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. I gotta see. Maybe the next time I go to my suit, I'll end up looking at the different colors they got. But that's why I ended up getting that. And then I want to get more ties. So I ended up getting a red one. I got a navy blue one. I got a pink one. The pink one's like cherry blossom type of design on it. I got a black one, of course, the one I'm wearing now. I got a green one with football plays on it because, love football. So had to get that one. And that's really it. So I really want to continue to like start expanding my wardrobe, you feel me? You told me this is white. This don't look white. I'm gonna keep it a bean. In the store it look white though. This don't look white, but F it, bro. F it. I really want to start adding to the repertoire of what I have. So I have 3 base suits already. I got a tan one. More like I have a beige one, a brown one, and a black one. And I know I gotta get more. I gotta get there's that famous Steve Harvey video of him talking about the 5 suits, whatever. So I probably gonna end up having to get a tan one, and I need to get a navy blue one. But I'm able to do a decent amount with the 3 I have. I can mix and match, which I have already. But now I want to start getting more button-up shirts. I don't have enough button-up shirts, so I'm working on that. And that's the thing about suiting up. It's not just wearing the same suit every day. You could play with it. You could really design it and make it the way you want. You can add your own flair to it with different designs and different patterns. So it's really what you see and how you envision it. Similar to how people, with the drip, with the hoodies and the Jordans and all that other stuff. it's the same thing. You can mix and match. You can add your own little flair to it, your own little twist to it. Some people like vests, some people don't like vests, some people like ties, some people don't like ties, some people wear bow ties. Like it can really, you can really do a lot with it. So you creative, man. You can add your own little twist to it. But I was able to get these 3 shirts. Homie had to measure me because I forgot my measurements. And these were pretty cheap, man. These are only $30 a shirt, which I consider pretty cheap. Looking at some of the other stores, it's more expensive. So I like these. These are fire. And these should all fit. I really shouldn't have a problem with any of these. Anyway, I'm finna go up to my parents now. I'm like at 45 minutes away from them, so, and it's early. I actually thought I was gonna be out much longer doing stuff, but I guess not. I underestimated how long everything would take. Like, tailoring took pretty quickly, finding these took pretty quickly. So, but I'm gonna go up, see my parents, spend some time with them before I get back on the road, because we got work tomorrow and stuff, so I can't stay. But it's finna be cool, see them, hang out with them for a little bit, show them love, you know? What's good? So, I'm about to leave Middletown now. I was able to see my parents. They actually weren't home. They're at IHOP. So pulled by there. Got to have lunch with them, which was nice. Got to talk to my parents, which they seem to be doing good. So it's always good to kind of check in and make sure everybody's straight, make sure everybody's good. So I really wanted to. I'm going to see them on Sunday because of Father's Day. But because I'm in the area, I really got nothing else planned for the day. So I was like, yo, I might as well just stop by. So they're doing good. My day's pretty much over now. I got a 2-hour ride back home, but it's gonna be over 2 hours because I already know traffic finna be. It's 4 o'clock. It's rush hour. Traffic is rough now around here, and I ain't even hit the highway. So, but something I really wanted to touch on to kind of hammer home the whole wearing a suit, why I think it's important. Another thing that I believe that it does, and if Trey was here, he could really explain it in depth. But it's a form of discipline. And the reason why I brought up Trey is because, listen, I wear a suit a decent amount of the time, but also a lot of times, like, I'm going to the gym. I'm not going to wear a suit to the gym. After the gym, I typically go straight to the library. I'm not going to go home and change or bring the suit with me just to sit in the library. But Trey was in school this past year, and, yo, no exaggeration, every single day he wore a suit. Every single day. And it really trains your mind to kind of do hard stuff. And yeah, wearing a suit probably isn't looked at the hardest thing to do, but when Trey was explaining it, it does make sense. He was like, you know, a suit is cool and all, but it's not the most comfortable, you know? So like, some days you wake up and you really just want to put on some sweatpants. You really just want to put on some sneakers. You really want to put on a hoodie, but you told yourself, hey, I'm gonna wear a suit every day. You want to instill that because that's the person or man that you would like to be. And you do it even when you don't want to do it. You wear a suit even when you don't want to wear a suit. And he's absolutely right. And I know I don't do it every day, but every time I go out, I really try to wear a suit. And it does instill some form of discipline because it's not easy to always put on a suit. It's not easy to tie on a tie. Sometimes you just want to wear a hoodie. Sometimes it's raining outside and you ain't trying to, you know what I mean? It's June, it's starting to be hot, and there's going to be a time where I'm probably not going to want to wear a suit, but it's the precedent of, hey, I would like to live this type of lifestyle. I like how suits look, and if I'm going to say I'm going to live this lifestyle, I got to actually do it, no matter what the weather is, no matter how I'm feeling. So it builds this form of discipline because it's hard, and you essentially just keep doing hard things. You keep doing hard things over and over and over again. And it kind of spills over into other avenues of your life. You know, that's why I'm so diligent with the gym, because I'm so disciplined with the gym and my body, it spills over to other avenues in my life where I'm able to kind of keep this routine and I'm able to stay disciplined with certain things that I have that make my life better. So that's another reason why. And the last point I'm going to say is, and I haven't fully experienced this, but I believe I'm going to start experiencing this more, is, you know, it opens the door to new connections. And what I mean by that is, I've had people come up to me, and I haven't really networked with anyone just because I'm wearing a suit. But the fact that people come up to me and say, hey, you look nice. Hey, I like your suit. Hey, okay, you doing your thing, young buck, keep doing it. It opens up an opportunity for me to even extend and continue that conversation. And you never know who you might meet, man. You never know who might could change your life. And it's crazy because I'll use this as an example. It has nothing to do with wearing a suit, but it's just meeting the right person at the right time. And recently I've been getting more into like watching Twitch a little bit and like Kai Cenat and stuff like that. And I watched the video of how Kai Cenat and Ray met. And it's crazy because Ray meeting Kai and just being at the right place at the right time, his whole life changed. He met him. He was so excited to meet him. He was a cool dude. Next thing you know, Ray is an internet personality here in America. Kai done flew Ray all the way here and has changed his life. I ain't know what he was doing prior, but he's making, if he's not a millionaire by now, he's 100,000 there. He's making money for real. So it just shows that being at the right place at the right time. And how I tie that into the suit is because people come up to me and compliment me, it can open the opportunity of someone coming up to me who might have a business adventure or might could change my life in a way just because I'm wearing a suit. So it opens up different opportunities, and people come up to you and people talk to you and people make comments to you. And you know, if you can take that opportunity and take that small interaction, it could possibly turn into something big which can change your life. You truly never know. So just try suiting up. Just try it. Just try suiting up. And if you're already doing it, keep on suiting up. But for anyone outside of myself who's watching this, try to suit up. Just see how it might change. If you don't want to buy a whole suit, get a whole tailor-made suit. Honestly, go to the store, buy some chinos. It's crazy. You could buy some chinos for like $30 or $40. And I just bought 3 button-up shirts for $30 a piece. So at 30, let's say you get $30 chinos, another $30 shirt. What are we at? 60. And then, crazy enough, you could stop it there. You probably already got a belt. You could stop it there. Now, if you want to get a tie, I just bought a tie for $30. So that's $90. But you can get a tie for much cheaper than $30. I'm going to be honest, I think I was overcharged, but I was like, F it, just throw it in the bag. But you could get a tie for cheaper than $30. You could definitely get one off of Amazon cheaper than $30, 100% fact. You get a tie for like $10. So now that's what, $70 for a fit? You straight. People buy shoes at $120. People have hoodies for $100+, you know? I got you a whole fit for about $100 less. I got you a whole fit for like $80 to $90. So just try it and just see how it is wearing a button up, a tie, and some chinos. I'm not even saying slacks. And then from there, you can build. But I've gotten compliments wearing a full suit. I've gotten compliments wearing just the vest. So everything without the jacket, but I had the vest on. I got compliments just like how I am right now. I had the jacket on earlier, but I took it off. Just button-up shirt, tie, slacks. You straight, bro. Get some dress shoes. And even if you don't got dress shoes, just get plain black shoes and that go, you straight. Give it a try. See how it is. I ain't gonna make no promises, but you finna see a difference in how people treat you. And on top of that, if you in shape too, you gonna look good. I'm telling you, bro, you gonna look good for sure. So, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Brody, thank you, man. Keep on pushing. I love you. Don't stop, man. Don't stop. Just keep working. Things finna change. Things gonna get better. Peace.